Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Today we're just going to do a quick tip and we'll show you how to fill really deep holes. So let's get into our demonstration. Window ledge, there's some really deep holes. You can see that. So the key to filling deep holes is to use a really tough patching material or filling material. In this case we're using Dynamic Dynapatch Pro, and it dries much harder, doesn't shrink back as much as regular Drydex or Polyfiller or some other brand name spackling. Now we could use wood filler, but in this case we're using the Dynapatch, and so there's a couple of other things that I want to point out, so let's get into our demonstration. So there's a couple of holes that we can demonstrate this on, and you can't really see on the camera, but you can see that the holes are quite deep and the screws are set back in there. So with a regular spackling, it would take 2 or 3 shots to fill this completely. So we use either the wood filler or in this case the Dynapatch Pro, which is basically just a harder drying, not really good for sanding, but it's good for filling a deeper hole such as this. So first of all we would clean off our hard edge of the hole or the area we wanted to patch. That's what I was just demonstrating there. You don't have to get too aggressive with it, but just try to round off that edge so it doesn't stand out when we're sanding it. Then just take some of our Dynapatch, not too much, but we want to try to get this right back into that area. And we'll just keep applying that, pushing that in. Push it in all around. Now it may look like it's full, but we need to keep applying this material, whether it's wood filler or this Dynapatch. Keep pushing it in until it pushes itself out. You see a mound of material pushing back, and you clean it off, and then you know it's full. Now this material will shrink back a little bit, but really not near as much as regular spackle like Polyfiller or Drydex. So just feed the bulk of it right into the whole area. You can see the material squishing back. You just can't fill that hole anymore. And if we don't really fill that hole, we've got a chance that it would fall out or loosen up and open up, and you'll see the edge of the area we're trying to fill. So smooth that off and let it dry. And then what you do is you come back, and it might be a very slight indentation, if at all. But what we can do is sand it down a little, and then if we have to, because of the sanding or the irregularity of the area that we're filling, we can smooth it out with the Polyfiller or the Drydex or the whatever regular spackle you use. Now we'll just take a quick look at the 4 holes we filled on that small window. Enjoyed that quick tip on how to fill the deep holes that we encounter, or deep cracks that we find that we have to fill. If you use the suggestions that I mentioned, you'll save yourself some time and frustration. So I hope it helps you in your future projects. If you have any ideas for another demonstration, or if you have any questions, by all means leave them on the channel, and I'll try to respond. And in the meantime, you can like the videos and subscribe. Until next time, it's been Craig, the Muskoka Painter.